Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. This guy right here, right? He's an expert jeweler, talking about all these rappers' jewelry and if it's worth to buy or did they do a good investment. Let's get into this video, man. I don't want to really say too much. Let's go, man. Stop playing with me. Subscribe right now.
Sponsored by Karma. Today I'm reacting to the watch collection of Kanye West.
First of all, he's wearing right now a Richard Mille, which is over $100,000 watch. Well, they range from 150 and up. I don't think you can get a Richard Mille for 100,000. I think it's like 150 is the cheapest one or something like that.
West
And
interrupts
when I say 150,
Taylor
I
Swift
say
at
150,000.
2009 VMA Awards. What is the VMA?
Video Music Awards.
Taylor Swift.
I sing country music, so thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
I have a little bit of a big crush on Taylor Swift. Like,
No, you
she
do not.
is so f***ing porn. She's fire.
Yo, Taylor.
No, she ain't that fire.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
I love Kanye for that. I love Kanye
What
for
just
that,
happened?
man.
So she's so extremely grateful and happy that she won
I
an
love
award.
that.
And then the future president of the United States comes in like an absolute mad her and steals the mic and says, Beyonce has a better music video. Is that the case?
Yeah, spot on.
But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
You want to hear
She
something
did.
funny? I always thought that these Yeezys, these shoes, right, that they were from Jay-Z because Jay-Z, Yeezys.
Z.
I can't really see his watch that well, but I
Wow.
do see that it's a presidential bracelet, meaning that the presidential candidate Kanye West is wearing a presidential Rolex, and that's where he got the idea from to become a president, right?
Wow, disrespectful.
Yeah, I think so. And this must be a 36mm Rolex Day-Date.
36
Current
mm.
value of a Rolex Day-Date 36 varies between reference numbers and years, and I can't really point out what exact year this watch is. To start off his watch collection valuation, I'm taking the average of
Okay.
the 36mm
What is it?
Day-Dates
How much
of
is
that
it?
era. So that means that this watch is worth between $16,000 and $18,000.
That's good.
That's a good start. This is a really, really expensive watch. But before we get
Yes.
into this watch, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Karma. Karma is an action web shop, and download Karma. You can choose to give you the best discount possible on absolutely everything. Recently, I purchased a latex suit and massage items to their lists. Karma gives cash on my style, but it is a very, very expensive watch. Can you imagine paying more than $200,000 for this watch?
200,000?
Yes. In December 2020, on Christie's auctions, a Cartier Crash was sold for $225,000. That is mad, mate. The Cartier Crash is a really rare and collectible watch. There are
This is
multiple
hidden.
stories /
Oh, really?
gossips how Cartier came about to make this watch. One of them is which that
I like
the
how
director
it's
got
so-
into a car crash and his watch
Okay, enough of him talking. So look it. I like this watch because I like how it looks like a heart. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a heart. Like your heart in your body. It kind of reminds me of the heart inside your body. That's what it reminds me of. I like that. Yeah.
melted,
that.
and it melted and it looked like this, and that gave the inspiration to the designing team of Cartier to make this watch. Another story is that a customer, a lady, because it's actually a lady's watch, funny enough, crashed her car. Her watch was damaged like this, brought it to Cartier to get restored. The Cartier watchmaker saw what the watch looked like and thought, wow, we need to make that watch. Although this watch went on an auction for $225,000, I do not value this watch at $225,000. I would value this watch between $120,000 and $150,000. Can you put $150,000 on the counter, please? And that for a broken watch. Fair play, dude. Otis.
like a broken watch.
Or the big face rolly, I got two of those. As you can see, we embodied the damn lanes.
Best video clip of all times for me. On the beginning of this video clip, he's wearing a different watch than he's wearing further on in the video clip. Because further on in the video clip, I clearly can see a Rolex Daytona. But in the beginning of this video clip, he's wearing a similar colored watch, But it's not a Daytona because that watch is too big for a Daytona. And the lugs are a bit different. So there's a different watch in play there. And knowing a little bit about Kanye West, his collection, because I've looked at his watches before, that must be the 116518 mother of pearl dial Rolex Daytona. And that watch is valued between $32,000 and $35,000. But in this video clip, in the beginning, he's wearing a different watch. Look very, very closely. Let's put some money on this counter, boy. This is the Rolex Submariner, reference number 116618LB. The LB stands for, as you know, the L for lunette, the bezel, and the B stands.
We know definitely that. Okay, we know he's an expert. Okay, right? He's an expert, right? But he definitely read off a prompter, because you gotta be off a prompter. Just the way how everything is designed. You script it.
Blue bezel, absolute cracker of a watch. This watch features a 40mm.
Just look at his eyes. You look at people's eyes when they look at the camera, then they look away every couple seconds. Oh God.
Case in solid yellow gold, a full bracelet made out of solid yellow gold. An absolute cracker of a watch, and that is a flashy like. Last year, this model was replaced with a bigger version. Instead of 40mm, the newer model featured a 41mm case. But the older generation that he has is valued between $40,000 and $43,000.
Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't expect this at all. I didn't know this. This is one of the rarest second generation Vacheron Constantin overseas. That is mad! A 42.5mm solid yellow gold overseas with the chronograph complication. Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and Vacheron Constantin are considered the Holy Trinity. In 1972, Audemars Piguet brought out the Royal Oak. Patek Philippe's overseas with the chronograph complication. Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and Vacheron Constantin are considered the Holy Trinity. In 1972, Audemars Piguet brought out the Royal Oak. Patek Philippe's answer came in 1976 with the Nautilus. Now, Vacheron needed to take action, so in 1977, during the 222nd anniversary of the brand, they introduced the Vacheron Constantin 222. Imagine being 222
I just pay for
years
it.
old.
I just buy it. I don't care what it's about.
The Vacheron Constantin 222 is the base of the 1996, introduced overseas. The value of this watch sits between $65,000 and $70,000. But you know what Kanye did wrong here? He's wearing a bracelet next to that legendary watch. That's unacceptable, Kanye. By the way, if we do Kanye West, can I do Kim Kardashian?
I'm sure you could. She's single now.
Is she single? No way.
Yeah, they broke up.
Holy f***. I'm gonna DM her now. Hello, Kim. I heard you were single. Would you like...
This is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Alright.
To see my watches? Wink.
Disrespectful as fuck.
I actually want to delete it, to be honest. That's nice.
Yeah,
that's
delete
nice.
it.
Kanye West wearing a vintage Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe reference number 3800J in yellow gold with the diamond dot dial. If this is the actual watch, it's the factory diamond dot dial. And that watch is worth between $60,000 and $63,000. That's no dog shit. Kanye West is kind of a relatively humble collection for a billionaire. What you see here is a Rolex Yachtmaster 2, the biggest gold Rolex has ever produced. Reference number 116688. A watch made out of solid yellow gold, white dial, and ridiculously big and ugly blue bezel. I am not a fan of the Rolex Yachtmaster 2. This Yachtmaster, however, is valued between $46,000 and $50,000. I would have definitely bought something else from that money, but you know what? It's Kanye West. Another watch I didn't know that he owned. That's an RM10. An RM10 in rose gold. I'm wearing a RM11. And let me be very clear, I'm not a big fan of Richard Mille. And that watch, I'm definitely not a fan of either. But it is worth between $190,000 and $210,000 for a watch that only tells the time and has a date function. There's no complications on this watch. It's just a time date watch. It's mad, mate. That's the mother of God Jesus. That's a skeletonized perpetual calendar, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, a reference number 25829OR. This Audemars Piguet Royal Oak is valued between $250,000 and $280,000. I must say, for a future president of the United States of America, a billionaire, and a rapper at the same time, I am quite underwhelmed. I have no idea what the total amount is, but it's somewhere here. Kanye West, we're finished here. I'm going after your wife. Today,
What? Stop playing with me, man. Subscribe right now, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace.